guys, what's going on today? So I'm eventually getting to work on my MX5. I'm sorry it's a little bit messy around here. I've got a few parts lying around and it's just a bit messy and a bit packed full of stuff in the garage. But yeah, the first thing that I think you should do to your project car when you get it, if you're not planning on doing anything major to the engine quite yet, is give it a good service. I know I've already replaced the spark plugs and I've already done the air filter as well, so they don't need doing. I might take them out and check them, which is probably a good idea. I know that the radiator coolant was done pretty soon before I got it, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. But I have got a K&N Oil Filter to put in. I've also got an IL Motorsport fuel filter, and I've also got some pretty decent oil, 10 to 40 oil to go in there. Also got myself one of these little nice tools here. If you see that, that should help me get the original oil filter off. It should slip around it and just help me turn it. It probably won't work if it's an aftermarket one, because some of them are different sizes, I believe. But I forgot to get myself an oil drain container thing, so we have to drive up to Halford and go and get one of those first, and then we'll drain the oil and start doing the service. So let's get to it. So we went to Halford's, got back, we got the oil container thing. We're now going to undo the sump plug, drain the oil, and then we'll be able to change the filter as well. And after that we'll go to doing the fuel filter. Ow, fuck!
Did your hand slip off?
It didn't slip. It's loosened it properly though. It's not very hot, is it? No. Fucking spot on, eh? So next we have to change the oil filter, which is located just under here. You should be able to squeeze your hand in there, I think, and then undo it. You probably can't see that, but it's just behind the alternator, so we'll start doing that. So to help it seal, you can get a little bit of the old oil and put around the seal around the edge. That's on as tight as I can get it. So that is literally how easy it is to change the oil filter. It took us like, what, 10 minutes? So now I've got a new sump plug, a new washer, just because it's probably a good idea to change them as well. Put that back in, top it up with more oil. I'm going to put about 3 litres of oil in, roughly, and then I'm going to look at the dipstick and then put it to the right amount. Just filled it up and we got a bit lucky because it came out pretty much perfectly on the dipstick. We're now going to put up the back and do the fuel filter, which is located somewhere under the back. I'll show you where that is. If you want any of these parts, I'll link them in the description. They all come from like MX5 parts. They all sell on eBay as well, so you can get from eBay, and they're not eBay parts, they're a genuine company that do OEM parts and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, keep coming. Yes, turn it on. Yeah, keep coming. Nearly there. One more. Right, yeah, that's it.
Cool, it's fucking tight under here.
So here's the shield.
We think it's a shield.
So you got lucky and you had the shield. So not everyone else has a shield, do they?
No.
Right. 4 screws.
No.
And they sort of pop in there.
Is that the fuel filter? That is, yeah.
Yeah. I guess there's one more at the top, but
Yeah, we can get in there, can't we?
yeah.
There we go. Right, should be 12. Oh yeah, 10. 8. Right, I'll put 8 in there. Is that off? That's loosely. That's coming off. Oi.
Camera's not on it covered in fuel, is it?
Yeah. Oh no! This is a struggle. Fucking spot on, eh? You okay?
Yeah, tell me what you done earlier. Oh. Does it slip out or does it?
It slips out.
Oh yeah, slip out this way.
Oh, fuck's sake. I haven't got to undo that. Okay, right.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
watch out for the camera.
Hey, there you go. Give it a twist and that broke through.
Here's the new oil filter. Oil filter? Here's the new fuel filter. Simply just goes back on, connects to the 2 pipes. And then there's those little clips. It's easy. It is easy, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty easy.
So this is where you've got to put the new oil filter when you've got the old one off. It's just located right there. Right next to the back wheel pretty much. So it just slips in there, doesn't it, Rob?
It's got to go the right way, isn't it?
Like that way, isn't it?
Yeah, the little curved one was wasn't up straight. And like leverage, so it might not be able to do the same thing.
That is going on. Quite some strength though, doesn't it? Yeah, I've got these 2 in up here. There you have it, guys, the oil change is complete. It was really easy actually, and the fuel filter. If you want to do it yourself, go ahead. It is quite, I'd say it's quite an important part. If you're not planning on doing much to the engine to begin with, you should probably consider doing that if you've just bought a car. But yeah, if you want to buy any of the parts, I'll link them in the description. I'll put all the eBay links for them. I hope you like this video. I'll see you next time.